How you going, guys? This is Rob Stanson. Here with TISB Shielding. Um, let's talk about earplugs. If you're hypersensitive, or if you're receiving a ringing in your ear, more likely the right side, um, and you're gonna need an earplug because what those frequencies do is they make you hypersensitive. And and it damages the brain. Of course, the connection to your brain that they have connected from drone stars. Um, these drone stars, what they call themselves, the LCNI, Illuminati, Lucifer, friggin' you name it, they are it. And these drone stars are they're up there, put up there, by people who are depopulating us and don't want a carbon imprint on our world, which is the chemtrails are causing all that and creating global warming. I mean, it creates a blanket up there, and you got aluminum drying out the clouds, so we're not going to get much rain, if anything. And and these chemtrails, that's why it's been getting harder and harder to make Earth hell. Um, and these chemtrails are also designed. It has multi-functions uh, to block out the sun, to make it humid, to drop our oxygen supply, the glaciers in the seas, as well as get into our system and fill us with aluminum to make us a better antenna, so they can hit our organs and our brain and stuff, and the heavy metals, so they could possibly suck us up. That's what the Christians believe. The Christians believe that they're gonna go to heaven, so they're gonna be called outside, and they're gonna get sucked up. And through my research, through TISB research and development, I've researched people in force that disappear out of nowhere and they're never been found. And one person, their bones showed up in the path that they already searched. That was the person that disappeared. And so I'm telling you, try to stay close to people, because I mean, at this time, in the end times, I mean, people are gonna believe they're gonna get sucked up, and I'm telling you, there is no oxygen up above the heavens. You're gonna suffocate and die. Straight up. But I mean, enough of that. You can believe that if you want, but I'm telling you, it's fact. I already got my family lanyards and a choker ready to wrap around a fire extinguisher or some freaking gas pipelines or whatever. We ain't going nowhere, because heaven is on earth, because literally you must be grounded. You must retrain your body to ground, wear moccasins, and quit freaking wearing tennis shoes, because those tennis shoes are cutting you off from Mother Earth, from grounding and grounding those negative energies that are coming into your body. That's why it says your root chakra, your root chakra to the earth and up to your crown. That's in order to be enlightened. And I am completely enlightened. But anyways, I created these I call them sonic earplugs, and I like to call my armor Magneto, because I created a reverse polarity magnet helmet. But we'll get to that some other time, and I showed you before. But this is supersonic earplugs. This is made out of radiation glass, which is an X-ray glass. It's solid glass. I cut it out of a plate of solid X-ray glass, and then I trim it up. It's about 35 millimeters from top to bottom, and I probably got about 3/4 there. I mean, you can make them a little smaller if you want, but you don't bevel the edges. You could get them through me, or you could build your own. I mean, the glass is kind of expensive. I usually work with the TI community, target individuals, and I provide them with shielding and healing. And the sharp edge creates the wedge between the bottom of your earlobe, and the end, you can round it off, but don't lose too much of the 35 millimeters, and it wedges right in there, just like that, in between the ear. And see, it won't come out. It stays in there, and it feels good. If you're receiving frequencies in your ear, like a ringing in your ear, that's because they're hitting in your ears. They got little communication voices that go in your ear that you may think that it's your inner voice, but it's not. You may think that, I'm being enlightened. It's the heavens. It's my star guides and this and that. I'm telling you, our stars are covered by chemtrails, and the stars below are the fallen angels, which are drone stars. You know, and so that's why they covered up everything up above. Um, and if you're getting ringing, it's gonna descent. You're already desensitized enough as it is, but they're gonna sensitize you now so they can break your mind down, and it damages your brain, especially with the connection up above. That's why I wear a helmet, and I got moon metal, which is magnetic metal. They use that with NASA and the military to shield sensitive computer components that they don't want destroyed by electromagnetic weapons or frequencies of any sort, and static. And then I have brass inert that's underneath the layer, and the brass acts as as a separation from the energy in the moon metal, which is supposed to deflect off, but energy still stays. But and then it and then it what it does, it brings out the metaphysical healing out of the brass. It's like a resistor, and then you bring out the metaphysical healing, and then which heals your brain. And then I use some Flex Seal to rubberize the inside. And I'm pretty good at blacksmithing these helmets, and I double layer them, and they're amazing. My brain is healed. I mean, Magneto Resurrection heals my brain at night when I sleep, and I just wear this during the day. I mean, I got beautiful hair, and it's not worth my brain being damaged. And but if you're getting these signals, in the end, they're gonna break your body down. They're gonna break your mind down, and that's why I wear these OCP glasses. They're converted from goggles, and you can look it up. OZP, the Russian goggles, and it's for the flash of a nuclear explosion or atomic explosion. And so, with all this blue light that's floating around, that's bouncing off these chemtrails, it's creating that UV light that maybe you might see in the dark. And that's what it's created. I mean, they're just working as people. Your guides are fake. They cut you off from your destiny stones, which are the stars above. If you want to survive this, listen to me.